Subtitles. Good morning, everyone. A new day is starting for us. It's very hot. Everything is happening here. The renovations are endless. These rotten floors are being thrown out. Sasha is doing all this inside, and there's just one room left here. He put in the linoleum. Now it's here. It's already in the hallway. You see, all the things are just lying around like this. Because for the linoleum to settle, it needs time to smooth out. I really like linoleum, how it feels. It's very soft, very warm, and very comfortable to walk on. I really like it. So tonight there will be baseboards here, and then there will be some kind of seam here. In the kitchen. Of course, it's really bad, very much so. There's water there. Somewhere right here, there's standing water. Hello, I want to say this. By the way, here is the staircase. It appeared so subtly. It's very stylish, very cool. Actually, here we'll have paneling again later, and in the hallway too there will be paneling, and the staircase will be this color. You see, everything matches the style. The doors are white, and here too. Oh, the metal is white, and here the doors are white as well. Of course, it needs to be finished. We'll put a railing over there, and something will be here too. There should be a little balcony there, otherwise you could fall. And then at the very end, probably not this year, but we still want to make some kind of room under the stairs, maybe like a storage area or drawers. We'll consider it, but not this year. Sasha went crazy. We freaked out about these floors, but what can we do? It's experience, that's what he said. He won't make floors like that anymore. We're going to build a sauna on the neighboring plot. There, of course, we've already decided 100% that there will be a slab, a concrete slab, because in a sauna you just can't allow yourself to redo everything later. Everything is wet there? Tomorrow will be the same. Today there's a lot. Tomorrow there's little. Well, we all can't keep up, thank you.
In a couple of days we'll have rain starting again, some brief showers, and for several days basically it'll rain every day. So we need to hide them from all of this. It's a pity we can't put a third roll on top, we just don't have that option, but it's good that the crane truck came and did this for us. It's very convenient, of course, thank you. Now we need to plan to throw some hay on top to make a small stack, and then we've already bought some large materials, so we definitely need to cover all of this. But before that, today we'll get more hay delivered again. It's already a mix. There's vetch, oats and so on. Basically a vetch mix. It's expected around 5 o'clock. Meanwhile, we need to prepare a spot for the whole truckload. We don't want to store any more hay here. The hay is already too close to the house. It's not safe when hay is stored nearby. Even this is actually too close. But for now we don't really have a choice. As for the other hay, we actually want to put it over there, where the birch tree is, right there. Now I'm going to set up something like that, so to speak, where we'll store the hay. So now we're going to make a special raised bedding so that nothing rots in the spring. In winter it's fine, nothing will happen, but spring and autumn are the most dangerous rainy times when water gets under the hay bales. So we need to have some airspace underneath. I measured with a tape measure, and right in this spot everything we need fits perfectly. That's why we're going to set up a spot right here. There's also some extra straw that will go to the garden. There are already some parts here for our work, so we're going to set things up now. Honestly, I'd like the horses to move faster to the place where we'll have a purely agricultural area where we'll keep the animals. and here next to the house, so there would be, let's say, less smell, fewer flies, and so on. That's it. Over time, we'll clear everything out from here, and these temporary sheds are gradually getting annoying. Well, that's how it is. I put together something here from what was on the plot. Various logs, stumps, and other things, leftovers from all sorts of posts and poles. We ended up with this kind of bench, I don't really know what to call it. We'll store the hay here since it's high up for good ventilation. It's similar over there, but we'll start taking it from this spot first. Remove the rolls. Now we're waiting for the truck. So, dear friends, well, Sina has arrived again. We've taken apart half of our fence here. The paddock is gone again. There's no paddock in the back part. That's where we'll be stacking the hay. Everything there too. We had to remove the doors and the post. We had to take everything down. Looks like even the interior got it. At least someone is walking. Come on! Come on, go.
By weight, they're almost the same. By weight, I mean almost the same.
Yeah.
I think
They are lighter. I...
bend your elbows at a right angle too.
It doesn't fit, does it? Oh, it doesn't fit.
3 feet. They'll probably chew again. Well, alright. Anyway, Ilya has already calmed down a bit. The police, after all.
Well, it's all over. Let's go.
Let's go. So is it just longing or something else? Well, he's stomping, maybe he'll make it. Yeah, okay, okay. I'll throw it somehow.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Easy, easy, easy. Well, oh. Phew, how much hay. Dear friends, this is probably the first time in all the years of running the farm that we've ordered this many bales. That is, 18 plus 18, 36 bales. We ordered a lot. Well, it's just profitable and convenient, so we decided to order all at once. We got some covering material, and so we don't have to worry or stress, especially since the weather this year is unpredictable. Well, maybe we'll order a second cut just in case, so that we have absolutely no problems in the spring, because we calculated that we need more than 40 bales for the whole year. This should be enough for us until spring, but it might not be enough specifically for spring. So, we'll need to order a second cut, we'll order it, stash it somewhere, and we'll eat all of this. Wow! Look at all this hay. It's beautiful, and it looks so nice now against the background of KHM.
And Sasha put the sprayer in the paddock. Come here, Doki.
You're my little Betty. Come here.
You don't want to get a little rinsed, and the horseflies are biting too, Sash. The little wonder is standing completely still.
Stand still. You're already suffering.
Come on, let's do it after all, yes.
Well, well.
Merrick, go away from here.
The heat is easing, so the horses are coming out? Well, it's already past 5. I need to wash my hands. It smells so bad. I put tar on them, and after that they go outside right away as if relieved. There are no mosquitoes, by the way. I should have treated for mosquitoes, but I guess I'll do it tomorrow. They're bitten by midges. When there are no horseflies and mosquitoes, which we don't have many of anyway, they get bitten by midges. And nothing really works against midges. Nothing at all except tar. I've already mixed it with creolin, with all sorts of stuff, but it's tar specifically that works against midges. Midges just can't stand tar. So I put it around their eyes. Well, you've seen it. For some reason, horses get really scared when I put tar on them. I don't know why. Maybe they just don't like it. But as for the smell, well, I personally like the smell of tar. I take the strongest one there is. It lasts for 2 days. I'm serious. At first, Dikovinka was allergic to tar, and so were you. Remember, both people and horses can have allergies. Allergy shows up with, big blisters, hives. I have a 50-50 attitude toward allergies, but they do exist, and a healthy animal is able to cope with them. There's no need to panic, really. I'm the kind of person who, treats allergies like this. If there's no swelling of the veins, well, thank God, everything will pass on its own.
Well, of course, sorry, that's just how I react to things. Basically, I don't give injections.
There's dexamethasone, Superstin, and all that for every little bump since there are so many insects. Horses scratch themselves, sometimes worms settle in the wrong spot, and she ends up with bumps everywhere. Honestly, I just ignore it. So, well, guys, all our broilers are packed in here, and by the way, our freezer is all dusty. We need to clean it. Somehow the broilers are packed. That's why we're cleaning here. There was plastic film here, actually 2 layers, to protect this floor, and this is what got through the film. We'll clean up and lay the plastic film on top again, likely leaving the automatic waterer. Yes, we're going to clean up now, all of this. There are flies flying around, of course. There are a lot more flies now. We're cleaning everything up. Let's get started. I'll kill it.
Look, the shovel is standing over there, right?
Good job. Come here. Good job. Good job. There you go. Good job.
Smart girl.
You're mine.
Good job. That's my smart girl. Now that everything is cleaned up, I'll give you everything. Good job. Here you go. Good girl, lie down. Come on, sweep. What else is left here, sweetheart? Sweep everything into a pile right in the middle. No, no, not like that, but like this, like this, like this, like this. All right. The most important thing is that we removed it. That's what matters for now. Sweeping, scolding them. Children should never, under any circumstances, be scolded for this. Absolutely never. Otherwise, they won't want to help later.
That's it.
Good job, good job. Go ahead and sweep. Oh, that's great. Yes.
Something perfect.
Good job. Well done. Yes, good job.
Stepleia isn't here anymore.
No, where is he?
In the house, maybe on the shelf. Hold on. Here you go, carefully.
And outside, don't you want to go with this? Ah, and the phone is a tank? For the chicks? Yeah.
Hide, the assistant is coming.
Yeah, let's go clean up in the armory. So are you coming or not here? You'll be cleaning up for now. Yeah.
It's not clean enough here yet to leave.
You sat down. Well, okay, you're already tired, right, assistant? Ah, okay. Let's go. No.
Now we have to go? Yeah, here. Whether you want to or not, we have to go.
Come on, come here. Well, then do it yourself. At least I'll turn away because of the rain. Fine. Maybe just block it with a piece of wood, by the way. There are some pieces of wood down here, yeah.
What exactly do you mean by block it?
Well, just put it like this. That'll do.
It won't move, then they'll start running around.
And they'll only be here for a month at most.
All right, Ludov, how should we set up the wooden planks, or should we put them on these?
Well, because, alright, let's set them up for now and see how it looks. And now...
Well, we'll see. Got it.
Well, a whole bag is a lot.
Well, it's like with us, Dan. Seriously?
We're ready. Here's the spot. Everything's set. The automatic waterer is working. Here it is. There's the feeder. Everything's clean. We've changed all the bedding and disinfected everything.
So I'm assembling the stands. Sasha went to gather them. Why are we moving them here? They've grown a lot and we're living over there. Every day we would take them out there and bring them back in. We're already tired of carrying them in and out. They've already escaped over here 100 times. We can't put them in the main flock either, because there are too many roosters. They start killing them. So for now the roosters will be made into stew. The chicks will live here for about a month, and they'll grow up just fine. And then they'll move to the main flock. Why didn't you put them in the buckets? They're so quick, aren't they? And the breed that lays blue eggs, we have 6 hens and 4 roosters here. Well, obviously we know where the roosters will go, and the hens, of course, will stay for the blue eggs. We need to bring them some grass, and they'll eat zucchini too. You'll grow up here, my dears. I just love chickens. I absolutely love them. I think it'll be good. They'll grow up here, get used to the automatic drinkers, let the windows stay open, it'll be hot.
Right?
All these dark brown, gray, black, brown ones are hens. 6 hens here will lay blue eggs, and there are 4 roosters, 3 white and 1 black.
That's all.
Raduna, and also this one, Rutaya Stepanich, is already, well, he's tired of shouting that everything around is a rooster. This is a rooster. Over there is a rooster. 2 roosters.
Rooster.
Well, there's a rooster crowing over there. Look, a white rooster, a red rooster. Rooster, why are you here? Valentina got off the eggs, but she's still yelling. Why she's yelling, I don't know. We have this kind of mess here, so I'll try to clean it up now.
Today I'm laying down straw. I'm putting sawdust here. There are a lot of birds and they all fly up and everything gets scattered.
So all of this, these subtitles, all the sawdust, what a nice little white rooster. Are you running out of feed over there? I need to pour some in. They eat so much feed, it's honestly kind of scary. Subtitles, yes, I need to pour in some feed.
Just roosters. This one is a rooster too. This is the hen.
It's very hot, we're waiting for rain, it's the 2nd day and a hurricane is expected. The weather here comes after it hits Moscow. Right now there are floods in Moscow, so we're waiting and waiting, but nothing has reached us yet. Basically this year my garden is completely overgrown with weeds, just because I don't have time for anything, and also because I planted cucumbers and they didn't grow. I planted strawberries, but they were eaten by beetles, and now there's a lot of grass in that spot. By the way, it needs to be mowed. I just walk around and mow, not caring about how it looks, because I can't really mow it all by hand.
Over there.
Well, it's really too much, because I planted too big of a strawberry bed, so I'm honestly forcing myself not to work. I'm going to eat these strawberries. Oh, now these raspberries from last year. I planted them, everyone who could brought me their seedlings. That's it. Now you can already eat a little bit of raspberries. Well, it's okay, it's fine. These are 2 garden beds and there were supposed to be cucumbers here.
And strawberries, there are about 3 strawberry bushes like this, and that's it.
The point is, I can't weed here by hand.
Around the blueberries, the soil is like this, and there are already some berries here.
I ate one and there are still berries left. Look, here's a blueberry.
I'll eat it anyway. Here is the first one.
Here is the shed. This is a slightly different variety.
But I see it's doing very well too. Look, it's putting out fresh leaves like these. Everything is great with it. See, all of this needs to be mowed.
Subtitles. I have many zucchinis, so I share them with my neighbors. Here you go. These 2, of course, they're overgrown. Well, sorry about that. But the zucchini don't care. In my view, they're growing.
Grass or no grass, they grow the same. The tomatoes are already turning red. Of course, there's less grass among the tomatoes because here I've already weeded. Well, there's still a little bit. Such big red bushes. Here too, the bush is already falling over. I tied it up. Here are some nice tomatoes growing outside. Can you imagine? The little rose we planted. I also come here and tug on it. I'm planting a rose here because later there will be a flower bed in this spot. Here are some new leaves, so everything is fine. By the way, she also has another rose here among the tomatoes, and it's doing well too. Of course, my priority right now is my health, because if I spend all day in the garden with my head down, I get a headache. After that, that's it. I can't even spend time with my child. I don't want anything, and I'm already taking a lot of pills. If I can't care for my child, nothing works or gets done for us. Everything stops.
Malinka, I really love raspberries. I think it's my favorite berry.
This is its second year. I planted it last year too. Let's see.
Here's another one.
Here I also try throwing it like this so that there aren't too many weeds. We try to mow here. This is our little blackberry. It's very thorny. I don't see any berries yet. I guess it's still gaining strength, but it's already pretty big. I need to organize a spot around it too. I've said many times that we're going to make raised beds.
Because I really love gardening, but I physically can't bend over.
It's kind of... Something needs to be done.
They invited me today to the stable where I spent my childhood. There's a horse there that I used to ride in competitions when I was about 15 to 17 years old.
Something like that, around that age.
And he's about 25 years old, maybe even older, I'm not sure. You could say he's a retiree now. So I visit him probably once a month, and I bring him some carrots, apples, little things like that. Because honestly, he doesn't really need anything. He's well fed, he's well taken care of. So basically, I go to another stable to visit my childhood friend, and of course that's a horse. I'm not going empty-handed, because now I'm going to my neighbor's to pick some apples. The neighbor leaves Sasha the keys because he's going away, and there's also some construction going on. You never know what might happen. Maybe cows will wander in or something else. So Sasha runs over there quickly, opens something up, and checks on things. He also has a big apple tree, and he usually picks apples for us. But he hasn't been around for a while, and he said if we need apples, we should come and pick them ourselves. Well, come over. Sasha comes, but I was told not to come. He said I should drive so I don't have to carry buckets. So basically, I'm going to my friend.
Of course, I can't come empty-handed, but my carrots didn't grow properly.
There's a store in the garden. A store, but there's no village. So I won't go through the city either. And the stables are also outside the city. That's why I'm going to my neighbor to pick apples to bring to my friend. I want to film him and show you how he looks. He looks really good for his age. And now we're going to pick some apples together. Let's take a look. We've arrived. Here is the apple tree. Look how big it is, and it's all covered in apples. Here it is. Look. It's all covered in apples. Of course, they're rotting and wasps are coming, so now I'm going to pick 2 buckets for my horses and another horse that's coming.
Now Sasha is carrying everything.
Not yet. The neighbor is...
Neighbor.
Oh, look, don't go there. You can't have too much either. Well, that's enough for today, for tomorrow, maybe for the day after tomorrow.
I want to give this a little bit.
It's apple season now. Of course, you should listen. And the horse will eat. I just fed the horse.
And I didn't even have time to film everything because there's a really heavy downpour outside, but at least we picked apples together.
Here are my horses. And the horse I was talking about has eaten and will have food for a few more days. Here are these apples, and it's raining non-stop outside. I'm all wet. I was wearing a raincoat. We didn't get to ride. We've been waiting all this time for the rain to stop, but it just doesn't stop. Right now it's calmed down a bit because there was a really heavy downpour, but it's been raining for almost 2 hours now and waiting for it to stop. Most likely it won't stop.
The clouds, because everything is just black and black,